I cannot tell you how much it pays to be a wrestling fan in this era, the Triple H era. This is the start of one of the greatest eras in the professional wrestling industry. And tonight was the moment that I got to see one of the greatest women's superstars out there. I would probably even say the second best out of the 4 horsewomen finally get her Wrestlemania moment after what? She's been in WWE since 2016. It's been 8 years since Bayley's been in WWE. She finally gets her Wrestlemania moment. She defeated Iyo Sky for the WWE Women's Championship and now begins the reign of the role model. Now, the one reason I'm excited for this mainly because that Iyo Sky versus Bayley match was a very spectacular match. I probably can say even rivaled what happened last year with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, but it's just so finally paying off to see one of your favorite superstars that you've been watching since their NXT days. They get called up on the main roster. You've been following her since her Hugger days. Then she turns heel, turns into a role model, becomes longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion, and then you see her. She happens to have an unfortunate incident, gets injured. She misses WrestleMania, and it doesn't get to compete. She gets embarrassed by the Bellas, which is a terrible thing to see because Bayley doesn't deserve to get embarrassed by anybody. That's like the Bella Twins, but it's just so exciting to see my favorite women's superstar beat my second favorite, not even mentioning the fact that, yes, Iyo Sky is my second favorite women's wrestler. So my favorite two were facing off against each other in this year's WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Championship. And I was still going to go for no matter what. I was going to go Bayley because Bayley has been the one I've been backing for as long as she's been in the WWE. And I've been following the WWE since about 2008. And seeing the journey that Bayley's been on, her reinventing her career, her reinventing her character as a role model, and then even now when she came back with Damage Control, you're bringing back Dakota Kai, bringing back Iyo Sky, whose previous name was Iyo Sky back when she was in NXT, leading Damage Control, them becoming the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bayley going after her title, so many opportunities, losing so many opportunities, and then it all culminates in this moment forward where Bayley has finally become the WWE Women's Champion. It's just absolutely fucking insane. I don't give a fuck about my lineage right now because I'm just so hyped right now. Bayley is finally the WWE Women's Champion. And this will mean, or should mean, that Bayley should get a decent reign. If Bayley doesn't have a decent reign, when I mean decent reign, I'm talking about longer than 6 months. That's what Bayley needs. And her first opponent should be someone from Damage Control, but it shouldn't be Iyo Sky. It should be the one that turned on her, that is Dakota Kai. But you know what, Dakota Kai? As a fan of Bayley, I gotta say this. No matter what, you're not going to beat Bayley. Nobody's going to beat Bayley because Bayley's going to be the WWE Women's Champion for a long time coming. The next person I could possibly even see being Bayley, considering Bayley right now is a face, well, it would have to be a heel, and maybe there's a certain someone that's coming down the line, and we'll see if she ends up defeating Bayley. But for right now, Bayley is your new WWE Women's Champion. She finally got her WrestleMania moment. I just wish it could have been a WrestleMania main event, but still, what Bayley and Iyo Sky did was pull off an absolutely fantastic match, and I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of 2024 when it comes to the new WWE Women's Champion. That is the role model. That is the hugger. That is one of the greatest women's superstars of all time. That is Bayley.